till it fell over the edge. And I said, love, tell me where did that sun go? Love, tell me where did that sun go? The soul of the earth is getting older, it's getting older, getting older. I'll still go down first. She'll bend her weary shoulders over, shoulders over me, over me. And I'll say, love, tell me where did my life go? Oh, love, tell me where did my life go? Thank you so much, guys. How are you doing tonight? Are you having good? Did you have a long week? I feel like this week was long. I'm gonna do a couple songs by myself. Kevin didn't just give up on me. I don't think. Anyway. I felt like this week was really long, and I'm really glad to be here. I was here a couple months ago for the ECMAs. Did you guys have a good time hosting ECMAs? Your city was really nice to us. We had a great time. So, this is a traveling song. Any of you guys been through the Smoky Mountains in Tennessee? It's okay if you haven't. I'm gonna take you there. So you have to forget about what you did this week. Forget about how much money you made or did not make this week. Forget about what terrible thing your boyfriend or girlfriend did to you this week. Forget about what great thing, because we're just gonna go. We're gonna go to Tennessee. The song is called Tennessee. The Smoky Mountains turn their weary backs to me. Everybody's still talking about Elvis down in old Tennessee, yeah, but I'm just praying love will come crawling back to me. 'Cause don't you know I'm nothing without you? I've been dreaming of you where shadows sleep, in the dips and the swells of your body, yeah, and those back roads of Tennessee. The starlight stutters through her lines. I've been drawing your hands on my pillow in black and white. I've been dreaming without color and without light. 'Cause don't you know I'm nothing without you? I've been dreaming of you where shadows sleep, in the dips and the swells of your body, yeah, and the of Tennessee. You wrote our love with such poetry, oh, but didn't it hurt when you could finally see we almost live with our mortality? May I remind you of your mortality? Oh, 'cause don't you know I'm nothing without you? I've been dreaming of you as shadows sleep in the dips and the swells and the dips and the swells, the dips and the swells, the dips and the swells of your body, yeah, on those back roads, yeah, down those back roads of Tennessee. We go on, yeah. We go, yeah. We go on. We go chasing down our angels, chasing down. We go chasing down our angels down the back roads. We go. Chasing down our angels down the back roads. We'll go chasing down. We are chasing down. We go on, down the back roads, down the back roads. Down the back roads. Are you guys with me here? Are you guys there? Are you in Tennessee? Down the back roads. Down the back roads. We'll go chasing down. We go chasing down. We go chasing down our angels down the back road of Tennessee. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm gonna play you guys a brand new song. I have 2 records. The most recent one I put out was Creature, and that was last year, so I've been working on a lot of new stuff. So I hope you don't mind hearing some newbies. So if your heart is broken right now, you might want to take a smoke break, maybe go on the balcony, get away from this song. It's called The Only One. I wrote this song for a friend of mine, Kim Wempy, who's a really, really great songwriter, putting out a new record this year. So you can look for it on her album. I've seen us rise, I've seen us fall, and I know love is more than this. Do we miss the beauty of it all? Between the lines and under our breath, you know I've tried to shake the dust, light a fire under us. But if it's not enough, it's not enough. 'Cause I can't be the only one in love. see her back in the doorway. I'm always fearing it's the last. Well, is this mine, or is this your way of giving up? Do I dare even ask? You know I've tried to shake the dust, light a fire under us, but if it's not enough, it's not enough. 'Cause I can't be the only one in love. I can't be the only one. No, I can't be the only one. I can't be the only one. I can't be the only one. The only one. I can't be the only. I can't be the only one. The only one. The only one. The only
Thank you, guys. This next song sort of, well, it comes from the story of my dad. My dad was from America, and I'm from Cape Breton, and he was a draft dodger, which is why I'm not from America, which I'm really okay with. But he came up to Canada in the late 60s and met my mom in Montreal and headed out east and found a little farm in Cape Breton. But before he got to Canada, he had all these stereotypical 1960s experiences. He marched with Martin Luther King in Chicago, and he met Allen Ginsberg in San Francisco, and he got put in jail in Arkansas just because he was a long-haired hippie, which I hear they still do down there. So I grew up sort of hearing some of those stories, and this song came out of a lot of discussions I had with my dad about how to view the world. It took first place in the folk category of the John Lennon Song Contest this year. It's called 20-Something Girl. We can talk the politics of war, but it's all been said before. This earth is just a bloody floor, soaked and stained in metaphor, built on the bones of patriotic lore. And you can sit in television screens, inventing nationalized dreams, but it's all a corporate scheme to go in dirty and come out clean, colonize them and call them free. Well, all the money you've been spending on building lies and building weapons, I'd take your scraps, I'd take your seconds to pay the bills they've been sending. Hard-working women aren't worth defending. Corruption hides behind the steeple. Religion cannot save the people. We may have been created equal, but this world has become evil. It kills the brave, enslaves the feeble, and there's people going hungry in the streets. There's people dying of the love disease. There's people killing their own babies. People drinking sunken revelries. People being born infant fatalities. And well, there's this academic scam that says the world is what I am. I can change the shape with my two hands. Just claim the people and claim the land. Democracy, well, it's on demand. Oh, but I don't see it, I'm not seeing what you're selling as believing. The weather's changing without season, and you're still trying to spin the reason. You beat the truth down till it's not breathing. Oh, all the ills that ail this nation, health care and immigration, the welfare state and education, interest rates and inflation, and pedophiles on probation, a sexualized liberation, evolution or creation, and congressmen in conversation blame this whole bloody situation on miscommunication. Cancer's killing my own father, invisible cellular slaughter, and he still smiles at his granddaughter. Says it must be something in the water, and she just laughs. Says, let's play doctor. I'm just a 20-something girl, a citizen of this hard world. I'm just a 20-something girl, a citizen of this hard world. I'm just a 20-something, 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 20-something. Thank you. Any of you guys raised on a farm, grew up around a farm, or are you all city kids? You're all city kids. Okay, you're gonna hate this song. It's called In My Bones. I was raised on a little farm in Cape Breton. I think it teaches you something about life. And strangely enough, death, because you see all your favorite animals die every year. It's pretty terrible. That's very morbid, I'm sorry. Anyway, this song is called In My Bones. It's the title track of my first record. It's all about finding those one or two really important things in life. Young, then we're old, born with a fire that burns to cold. The path of hungry living is a one and only road. We're pressed to make decisions that divide and conquer souls. It's a pity we're forgiven, 'cause it makes our sinning bold. Well, in my bones I just know this is nothing but a heartache, but I'd rather have my heart break than spend this night alone. In my bones I just know this is nothing but a heartache, but I'd rather have my heart break than spend this night alone. We're born and raised and buried on somebody else's land. The sum of our existence is counted on a stranger's hand. That infinite distance between God and mortal man is traveled in an instant. Oh, we never understand. Well, in my bones I just know this is
nothing but a heartache. But I'd rather have my heart break and spend. But I'd rather have my heart break and spend this night alone. Now I'm not trying to make any kind of sense. I just wanna breathe somebody else's breath. I wanna hear the pounding of somebody else's chest and wake up in the morning before he has left. And in my bones I just know this is nothing but a heartache. But I'd rather have my heart break than spend this night alone. In my bones I just know this is nothing but a heartache. But I'd rather have my heart break and spend this night alone. No, 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 not alone. No, no,
Thank you. Thanks, guys. I'm really looking forward to hearing David and Bree. We got some really lovely harmonies going on. I won't give away all their secrets, though. Thanks again for coming out tonight. It's really, really great to get to sing for you. I'm just gonna do a couple more songs here. This song kind of came by accident. It's a fictional story of a little kid who's born into a really terrible town. And if there's any like existentialists in the audience, then this song is for you. It's all about sort of nature versus nurture and why we are what we are and who we are. This song is on my new album. It's called Lion or Lamb. Well, I was born in the middle of the night, the sound of my voice screaming for life. My mama just a body, pale and white, giving her spirit to the golden light. My daddy shot dead by a jealous gun, me just a wailing on an orphan son. Now old Fort Betty was a coward's town, cut through by a river and nearly drowned. No good man dare stick around, fear he'd be sold off pound for pound. My mama was a sweetheart, a caged little bird, the only sweet sound that town ever heard. But my daddy, he was born in that heartless place, with the wounds and the scars and the lines on his face, set like a hound in a hunting race. Steal your last penny and kill for your race. He'd never sweet talk you and he never danced slow. Took my mama like a freight train whistle blow. So I was raised on a maple switch, taught good from evil with 40 licks, till that widow took me home from the orphanage, saying, no God's son ought to live like this. And the swallows just hummed in their nest in eaves, so I slept like a baby neath their warm pine trees. Now folks, they whispered and carried on, saying I must be a lucky one. Then they held their breath for the years to come, fearing I'd be my father's son. But a child grows up into a man, whether he wishes or whether
he can. He don't choose the blood coursing through his hands, beast or beauty, lion or lamb. They say my mama prayed hard on her dying breath. We'll let him lead a short life and have a peaceful death. They say my mama, she cried. They say my mama, she died. They say my mama, she prayed hard on a dying bed, hard on a dying bed. Oh, oh, I was born in the middle of the night. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. Don't leave the light out. Eyes wide open in the dark. And don't ask me if I see you. I'm an inkwell spilling in a spark. Well, that hot wire, no golf wind, blow like a bullet from a blind. That old highway, bent and broken in the pines. And don't ask me if I see you so wide, to the mouth of the sea so wide. Every bloody river runs blind, every bloody river runs blind, to the mouth of the sea so wide, to the mouth of the sea so wide. Every bloody river runs blind, every river runs to the mouth of the sea so wide, to the mouth of the sea so wide.
Okay, thank you so much, guys. My name's Carmel Mikol. This is Kevin Tilley on bass. Got one more song for you tonight. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. I do have some albums, and I also have a book of short story and poetry. I have some T-shirts with some vintage typewriter graphic on it if you're into that. And a mailing list as well, so throw your email on there if you want to stay in touch. And I can let you know next time I'm back around town. I think that Moncton gained like a new place in my heart today, actually. Because the guy down the street who runs that little market let us in after the doors were locked so we could get good coffee. And luckily you can also get good coffee here, which is great. So I hope that you're all drinking beer and coffee and stuff like that. But anyway, the dude was really nice to us, so now I love Moncton more. Thanks to Brock for helping us out with all this great new sound system. You guys are really lucky to have this venue with this wonderful sound. You guys should give a hand just to Plan B, because it's awesome. Yeah, Plan B. And thank you so much to Tracy and everyone else who helps put the shows together here. Brock, thank you so much. Thanks to David and Bree. Please stick around and enjoy their set. This song is called Take In Your Heart. Everybody's a poet these days. Everybody's got something to say. Everybody's taking the high road. But you taste like a cigarette, burnt to the end, glowing red. The line has never been finer. I could have taken your heart right out of you. I could have taken your heart right out. Bend the corners of the paper, 'cause I'm gonna come back later and write this over from the start. I never was what you wanted. I threw it up and you caught it, but I could have gone without. You could have taken your heart right out of you. I could have taken your heart right out. This breath in my lungs is only there, oh, 'cause I take it. And this heat in my blood rising up, 'cause I make it. And this love is only there, oh, 'cause we fake it. So slow your talking to a whisper. Hold your tongue like a prisoner at the brink, at the edge of a precipice. I'll see what I see, what I wanna see. You can be kind if you wanna be, but the center of the earth is still burning, burning, and it'll take your heart, take your heart. It'll take your heart. It'll take your heart. It'll take your heart. Take your heart. It'll take your heart. It'll take your, take your, it'll take your heart. It'll take your heart. Take your heart. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Thank you guys so much. Have a great night.